Alright guys, so today we're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 in 2025. This game still has a lot of players online, and is actually a lot better now because the skill-based matchmaking isn't really working anymore because of the player base being a lot smaller, so you're actually able to get games where you're just stomping on people and are just able to have fun, which is not the way it was in 2019-2020 during the game's prime, where every single match felt like a sweat fest because they kept putting you into matches based off of your skill level, and that this was really the game that kicked off SBMM as we know it in Call of Duty. This game is absolutely gorgeous, even still, especially on PC, because that's the version I'm playing in this video, and it really feels like a game that could be released on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, despite it being on the PS4 and Xbox One, because they really did a good job optimizing the PC version, at least a lot more than they did in the previous Call of Duty games before Modern Warfare. So I'd recommend the PC version if you have access to it and have a decent graphics card, because maxing this game out, oh my god, it's drop dead gorgeous. It's still, like, looking at this game, it's beautiful, and a lot of effort went into just the visual aspect, and the sound design is also incredible. The weapon design, all the, like, they did a lot of great things with Modern Warfare. As much as I was kind of a Modern Warfare hater back in the day, if you guys were around watching my content back then, you'll know I had a lot of negative things to say about it, but, you know, just kind of looking back and playing it years later, your perspective changes a little bit. Not saying that, oh, maybe I was wrong about this game, or I didn't give it enough of a chance. It's more like, you know, it's actually kind of more laid back and enjoyable going back to it than when you were actually playing it when it was, like, the newest game, if that makes any sense. And especially the games that came out after, like Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. 2019 is easily a much better game than all of those titles. The map design, I am not a huge fan of. This is actually, like, the best map in the entire game, is the gameplay you see right now, Shoot House, because it's, like, the way that Call of Duty is meant to be played. It's fun, chaotic, and there's just so much going on. Your average map experience in Modern Warfare, though, think of maps like Azure Cave, Piccadilly, Euphrates Bridge. It's just a complete camp fest. People are always hiding in buildings. If you jump out, if you actually try to move around the map, you'll get shot from 10 different directions. It's not the most enjoyable, I'll just say that. But I think, honestly, overall, I would recommend it in 2025 if you're someone who especially never played this game before. If for nothing else, it has a pretty decent single-player campaign, and the multiplayer, again, like I said, is still active. You have full cross-play support and cross-progression. So, I would say, also, if you played it originally on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One like I did when the game first came out, you can actually get the PC version, and all your progress, your rank, and your weapons, and all of it will carry over to the PC version. And I think it's really good on PC. Runs great, looks great, and is the better experience if you have the option to have it. I said before how amazing the PC version is, but I'm just saying with the cross progression, it makes it an even easier decision for you, because every other game before Modern Warfare didn't have anything like that. So if you move to a different platform, you'd have to basically start from scratch. We don't have to do that here, which is awesome. My perception of time has been, like, just so fucked over the past few years that, like, yeah, I was 21 when this game came out. Now I'm turning 27. And that's just, like, whatever. It's just, it feels like, oh, it hasn't been that long. You know, I was in college. That wasn't too long ago. But it really was. 6 years. 6 goddamn years. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that some of my viewers were 12 years old when this game came out, and this was their very first Call of Duty, and now they're headed to college. They're 18. It's insane just how time goes like that. And the older you get, the more you realize that, trust me. But as far as this game goes, like, I was an OG back in the day. Modern Warfare 2 was actually my very first Call of Duty, meaning the one from 2009, not the 2022 one. And so I was used to a certain type of Call of Duty game. I had a bit of problems with some of the directions that they went with this. This was a complete reboot, not just of Modern Warfare, but of the Call of Duty series as a whole. Introduced a whole bunch of new mechanics, like weapon mounting, tactical sprint, and the doors. Oh, don't get me started with the doors. They kind of were really annoying because it made it a lot easier for campers to just hide in the house, and also dead silence not being a perk, footsteps being really loud. They went for a more realistic presentation than the arcadey, over-the-top presentation that they had before Modern Warfare 2019. But this game has a lot of fans. There are people who, like, for this game, it revitalized their interest in Call of Duty, especially with Warzone and other stuff that was going on back then. And you gotta give credit where credit's due. This was the first Call of Duty game to feature the Gunsmith, which was a game changer in terms of weapon customization, added so much replayability and value to the COD series that wasn't there before. I mean, just being able to fully deck out weapons and have so many different customization options just for one gun. Like the AK-47, there were so many different things you could do. You could have it like be like a long-range sniper rifle, or you can have it like an SMG or an AR. Like there were so many different attachments and customization. It was fantastic, and that's a feature that is still obviously carried to this day when we're talking about the Gunsmith. So props where it's due. They did do a lot of great things with Modern Warfare that was innovative, at least for the series. So all in all, I would recommend this game in 2025, especially for a brand new player who might have played Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, but has not experienced the first one yet. There's a lot of content for you to enjoy. If you're an old player who put like 1,000+ hours in, you're probably going to get bored pretty quickly, so it might not be as worth it for you. But you still have full servers, still a lot of players online for a 6-year-old game. It's pretty impressive. And if you can get it for cheap enough, you'll get a lot of value out of it. And so I will definitely recommend you play it in 2025. Absolutely.